Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here with a room full of builders, dreamers, leaders, people who look at the world not as it is, but as it could be. Let me start with something simple yet brutally honest. There is no single secret of success. There is only a series of choices, tested by failure, forged by discipline, and validated by persistence. People often ask me, Elon, what's the secret behind your success? They expect some mystical formula, a life hack, a hidden code. But success isn't magic. It's not even luck. It's engineering your own probability. When I started SpaceX, people thought it was insane. Rockets were something only governments built, and even they failed half the time. When I started Tesla, the experts said electric cars would never scale. When I spoke about colonizing Mars, they laughed. But I don't build things to make people comfortable. I build them to make the impossible possible. So the first secret of success is this: you must be willing to be misunderstood for a very long time. Most people give up because they want validation too early. They want applause before they deserve it. But success doesn't come from applause, it comes from impact. When you're creating something that changes the future, expect resistance. Expect people to say you're wrong. They're not your enemies, they're part of the process that shapes your conviction. 1. Vision is the foundation. You can't build an empire without a blueprint. Vision is not about predicting the future, it's about creating it. When I think of success, I think of the clarity of purpose. If your vision is weak, your motivation will die in the storm. If your vision is strong, every obstacle becomes an equation to solve. Corporate leaders often confuse vision with ambition. Ambition is wanting to be successful, vision is knowing why you must be successful. The why is what keeps you awake at 3 a.m. working on details that no one else cares about. It's what makes you stay the extra hour, make the extra call, fix the extra line of code. So ask yourself, is your vision strong enough to survive criticism, delay, and doubt? Because if it's not, the market will crush it. 2. Discipline is greater than motivation. Motivation is a spark, discipline is the engine. Most people rely on motivation, but motivation fades. Discipline doesn't. Success is built on doing what must be done, especially when you don't feel like doing it. When I was sleeping on the floor of my factory, it wasn't because I wanted to prove something. It was because we were short on time, short on money, and every hour mattered. I couldn't ask my team to sacrifice if I wasn't willing to do it myself. Discipline means owning your results, not your excuses. It means focusing on inputs you can control, your effort, your quality, your consistency. When you operate with discipline, the results eventually take care of themselves. The second secret of success: build habits that outlast emotion. 3. Risk is the price of innovation. You can't discover new worlds without losing sight of the shore. Every successful company, every groundbreaking innovation, was born from a decision that looked insane to someone. Risk is not recklessness, it's calculation under uncertainty. At SpaceX, we blew up rockets. Literally. Millions of dollars burned in seconds. But every explosion taught us something. Failure is information. It's the tuition fee of progress. If you want to be successful in a corporate world that changes by the minute, you must learn to fail forward. The faster you learn, the more valuable your failure becomes. The corporate culture that fears failure also fears innovation. A company that never risks anything never creates anything worth remembering. So don't avoid risk, engineer it. Study it, learn from it, build systems that adapt, teams that recover, and leaders who stay calm when everything breaks. 4. People over process. In every organization I've built, I've learned that success is not about perfect systems, it's about extraordinary people. You can't scale vision without people who believe in it. Hire people who see what you see. And if they don't see it yet, let them until they do. Corporate leaders often hire for skill, but I hire for attitude. Skill can be taught, passion cannot. The best teams I've worked with were not just intelligent, they were obsessed. They cared deeply about the outcome, not just their paycheck. The fourth secret of success: build teams that outthink, outlearn, and outlast the competition. 5. Execution beats ideas. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything. Every entrepreneur has an idea. Every company has a strategy. But only a few have the discipline to execute relentlessly. Success is not about what you plan to do, it's about what you actually finish. It's about delivery, not declaration. At Tesla, we had 1,000 reasons to fail. Supply chain issues, financial pressure, regulatory hurdles, but we shipped cars. We didn't wait for perfect conditions. We iterated, improved, delivered, and moved forward. The corporate world rewards execution velocity. The faster you can move from concept to customer, the stronger your competitive advantage becomes. So remember, success is built in the gap between thinking and doing. 6. Learn faster than everyone else. If you stop learning, you start dying, as a person, as a leader, as a company. I read constantly. I question everything. I study industries that have nothing to do with mine because innovation often comes from the intersection of ideas. The people who will win in the next decade are not those who work the hardest, they're those who learn the fastest. In the corporate arena, this means creating cultures that encourage curiosity, not conformity. Reward learning, not just performance. The more your people grow, the more your company grows. The 6th secret of success: be a lifelong student of everything. 7. Patience with process, urgency with action. This sounds contradictory, but it's a balance every leader must master. Be patient with the long game, results take time. But act urgently in the short term, opportunities vanish fast. When you're building something massive, you must learn to zoom in and zoom out. Zoom in to fix the detail, zoom out to remember the mission. The market doesn't wait, technology doesn't wait, but greatness still takes time. The ability to endure that paradox, to be fast and patient at the same time, is what separates professionals from pioneers. 8. Purpose beyond profit. Money is a tool, purpose is fuel. If your only goal is profit, your motivation will fade once the money comes. But if your mission is to solve real problems, your energy never runs out. Tesla was never just about cars, it was about accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. SpaceX was never just about rockets, it was about ensuring the survival of human consciousness. Find a mission that's bigger than your ego. Then success becomes inevitable, because the world wants to follow people who care about something larger than themselves. The final secret of success: make your work matter. Closing words. Let me leave you with this: success is not a moment. It's a system. It's not something you get, it's something you build, one disciplined decision at a time. Vision gives you direction. Discipline gives you consistency. Risk gives you innovation. People give you strength. Execution gives you
results. Learning gives you growth. Purpose gives you meaning. If you want to know the real secret of success, it's this: never stop evolving. The world belongs to those who stay curious, stay relentless, and stay willing to build when others are afraid to start. So go out there. Lead with courage. Think bigger. Move faster. Fail smarter. Execute relentlessly. And never forget: the secret of success is to never need a secret again. Only the courage to begin. Thank you.